quick money. That is a very common myth, and I'm sure most of you must have heard. And so let me give my experience of last few days, because I not only this, my daughter is actually 20 years old and the second year. So she says, Mama, my class, most of the friends have started in a demat and they started playing in equities. So I said, okay, but you make sure and tell them not to, because all of them has borrowed the money or taken money from the parents. I also believe there is nothing wrong in learning, but you should not do in that amount which is impacting your lifestyle or something. So I said, what is the day? So they keep saying that, okay, today I have to make 2,000 rupees, I have to make 3,000 rupees, and that's the way they have been doing. So this started around April 2020. And last month I was being her birthday, so their friends came, and then I am asking, how is your equity trading and other things are going on? So they said, no, auntie, we stopped it because we went in a very heavy loss. So I said, how you went in a loss where the market has gone up? Why you went in a loss? So they says, no. So when you start thinking of a quick money, you start taking an FNO deals. And when you take in a FNO deals with the premium, you make a lot of loss also. So if you see Anil's what you call book, which is Honey, I Lost My All Money, it first chapter started with that. The person in the rally of 2002 to 2007, he made so much of money, quick money or a money, and then he took a very high bid and the market fell. So most of the time, lot of time people have started, especially in COVID, because what to do? They said, okay, we will start making. I'm not saying the people who are doing daily trading is wrong, because if their full-time work is daily trading, they may know the stocks and others. But as somebody says just now, a lot of time people buy equities on the tip. Lot of time people keep calling me, Rachna, you don't give, in Right Horizon, we don't give tip, and neither we do daily trading. Why don't you give any of the webinars on how to make a quick money? And I said, I will never do, because that's not our value system. So he says, no, no, that is the best webinar people are using, and they get so many lakhs of view and all. So I said, maybe somebody is doing, this my myth, so I can say, I normally give a webinar what I have performed or what I have done it, and that's what I try to teach. So I have never done, and I will never do this kind of webinar to say how to make a quick money, because this is not a way it works. So surprisingly, these two was last 2 days, 3 days article. If somebody is in LinkedIn, please try to see. And this is what I can say you all knows. He is a CEO and founder of Zerodha, and Zerodha as on today is the number one in the DMAT and the what you call trading platform. He himself is trying to say that as on today, the people have grown just in 1.5 years. How many new traders or the people have opened the DMAT? People don't realize it, that when they do a daily trading, with all the cost involved, his thing says that on an average, to remove the cost of a trading, they need at least 20% of the returns. And on an average, a lot of people think that because they have been utilizing the way of if you see any of the trading platform, including Zerodha or ICICI Direct or HDFC, they normally says that your average cost of your stocks and what is the profit. Nobody says that how much is a CGAR or compounding returns. So everybody is very happy that I got 20% return, 30% return, but they don't know in 30% return I got it over 3 years, 5 years or 10 years. So he has done this in his company, has done it, and which says that which is very, very tough for a trader to get a 20% return. And if they don't do 20% return, actually they're on the loss because their costs are that much. So that is the one thing which people don't realize it. So I was speaking sometime with him, and then he was telling most of the time, even it is a per trade, it's a volume game. So when we do a one trade, it takes 20 rupees or 30 rupees. On an average, a person buy or sell around 5 to 10, and that's the way it works across. And then they don't realize that they're paying so much on the cost itself. So this is the second article, which is just that was 3 days back, and this is 1 day back. which says that most of the people, they try to do FNO because if you see the data, 80 to 90% of the trades in BSE and NSEs are not cash calls. It's on FNO calls. So cash call is where you buy the stocks and keep it in your demat for the long. And FNO and in the daily trade is you buy in morning and you close it by evening. So those are the daily trading call where they have said that 80% of the open buy positions are in the losses. So this is the another things most of the people don't realize it. They always think that I am not in this 80%, I'm in the other 20%. And that is creating, because this happened to one of my customer, that he has put his full PF money, he borrowed the money from others, that money also gone for the lost. Then he got a heart attack. Then his called the kids and all, what happened? They survived. That's a good thing. Then they took me and I said, what happened, uncle? So they says, no, he started doing the FNO and then he took so much of loan from all friends and all, doesn't want to do kids. Somehow the kids stopped it and finished it. But this is like once you get into trap and you are in the loss, you always try to do more and more to clear the losses, and then you go into the trap. And I must have told you many times this, I believe that's not good. We have written, I think so 2 or 3 years back, that we should not give so much of margins. Now, SEBI is also trying to do better things, because 2 years they started saying that much money you should be there in that in your saving bank also, because we lost one of our ex-employee on the same way. He took so much loss and then he did suicide because he was not able to pay. So this, and in Singapore and others, they have it a mandatory that nobody can go more than 3x of their salary on the FNO. So that kind of things, I think so soon or later should come in India, because some youngsters they take, because sometimes in India 25 times margins are allowed. So even if you have 100 rupees, you can play around with 2500 rupees. So that's the things youngster has to come across. And then always try to say, and I can bet you equity will give you the highest return. People who are rich, you can just close your eyes, imagine whoever you think is the richer is because of equity. But most of them must be holding their company equity or maybe holding another company's equity for the longest time. So these are the myths and the reality. Stock market normally attract individual with the notion of it'll reap return in a short term exponentially. Short term, I mean less than 1 year. Most people with the outlook, good returns and upside, but lose all when the market is unexpected, always fall. And this is the right investment, always good when you stay long. So if we have seen the data, and there's a lot of charts says that if somebody has stayed in an equity for 10 years, the risk of going negative is 0. So this is the another things which we always say is that how investment process goes, roller coaster of the emotion keeps going, influence the people, and people will say, okay, I have made money, so let me put more money. So suddenly a lot of people started asking us, it's been doing good. And when I go nowadays for any of my quarterly reviews and all, first thing I keep telling them, please don't take these investment as the things. You should have an averaging, look at 12 to 15% returns year on year. That's the best thing. Last 30 years, the large cap index itself has given you around 14%. So don't think because it is given 84% return, because when you go now on the media, everybody is talking about 5 stocks which is given 100%, 3 stocks which is given 500% returns, but they are not saying it's only for 1 year, but they were negative for 5 years also. So try to understand a longer view and what we should not link with the emotion. This is the typical way on where the fear and greed is being coming across.
Today, Mr. Anil Rigo is one of the most well-known financial advisors in the country.
Anil Rigo, CEO and founder of Right Horizons.
I'm getting Anil Rigo, founder and CEO of Right Horizons, who joins us right
From
now.
a Bangalore studio, Anil Rigo, CEO, founder Right Horizons.